Yo, 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 yo. Just a couple minutes. We're gonna do a feeding right now. I'm feeding the dogs, watering the dogs, and just trying to do some. Somebody asked me for more content, long content on YouTube. So if y'all can hear me, everything sound all right. If the video quality is clear, leave me a comment so I know, because that's the only way I'm gonna keep trying to do it. If it's clear, if it's quality, it sounds good to y'all. But I'm at least try to. Now I just did a live cleaning the kennels. Now I'm going to feed the dogs and give them all water. But if the video quality looks okay and the sound quality is okay, at least comment so I can see it, so I know if this is worthwhile or not. I don't want to waste your time, waste my time fucking around with this. If this ain't gonna be something of good quality. So if y'all can let me know that, that'd be appreciated. But in the meantime, I'm gonna start getting ready to feed these dogs and take y'all with me on this journey. Easier, I can promise you that. But everybody always asks me this. What supplement am I giving the dogs? I'm giving them today. I use between New Pro and New Vet. Just depends on what I order and what I got left, because I'll rotate them. And today, these are 5-pound chubs. This is a heritage blend. Hey, chill out. It's a 5-pound chub. It's a heritage blend. Is what I'm feeding all the dogs today. Hey. So, I'm gonna tell you, man. If y'all have not tried this dog food, and order from me at ifeedraw.com, and you care about your dog, and you want your dog to have a very high quality diet, and you want to see a difference as far as the impact of your dog and how they look, how they perform, how their coat shine. I mean, you can't make. I can't make up something that's live, guys. Like this is really the gift right here. I mean, there's blood dripping everywhere. And people be asking, what do you dye with, bro? This is what fresh beef looks like. None. So this is a 5-pound chub, and I don't know what you guys know as far as raw dog food, but this is this blend is what they consider an 80-10-10 blend. Again, heritage. This is my original blend when I started my raw dog food company 4 years ago. And what's in it, you have 80% beef, 10% secreted organs, because you need your secreted organs. You have 10% bones, so you're getting your calcium also. That's why I call it 80-10-10. This is your foundation to what you need to have a properly balanced diet for your dogs. The reason that I add New Pro is because this is not a complete diet. Meaning this doesn't have all the vitamins in it that the dogs need to properly develop. That's why I use New Pro. Would you see me in the scoop right here? That's what I'm using now to drop on top of the raw blend. And if you notice so far, each dog's getting 5 pounds. And you can count how many pounds it is as we go through this. Back. Just look, she ready to ski. So just stay with me for a second. Let me slide forward, son, so y'all can see. I don't know if that's clear or not, but. And this is Graffy. Graffy is a dog that is coming into season soon. So not only am I giving her the new Pro, I'm also adding in another supplement that helps regulate their heat cycle. And I'm also adding in vitamins. This is the vitamin E. Do your research on why vitamin E is good for female dogs coming in the heat cycle. You'll see for yourself. And it's another secret in there. There we go. Moving on down. If y'all have any questions, ask it. And when I get finished with everything, I'll go back and answer y'all questions. But again, man, for those of y'all that just tapped in, doing a live feeding. I'm trying to do more shit on YouTube because I had quite a few people that asked me for longer content on YouTube, so that's where we're gonna deliver it at. And we feeding 5-pound chubs. I mean, can't make up blood, bro. Can't make that up. These dogs getting 5 pounds today, and some of them will get more than 5 pounds, like her. If she eats all her foods up, this is Lyanna. I just cooked the kennel. And look, on that cleaning video I was talking about, you'll clean the dog kennels, and as soon as you clean it, they come and take a freaking poop, just like she just did. Vitamin E, when you got a dog going into her heat cycle, research the benefit of vitamin E. I ain't gonna tell you everything, but I'll tell you something. And last but not least, everybody always asks me what this is. Some dogs step in it, you got more shit to clean up. You get it when as soon as they do it, makes your life stay on top of your shit. Literally. Stay on top of your shit. This is one of my oldest right here. One of my first pressers. This is Racy Bella. I imported this dog in 5 years ago now. She came in from Serbia, and she has Ricardo, which is Los Cardonas, pedigree. Very, very solid, reputable Presa Canario breeder. FCI judge, like when it comes to being a breed expert, the gentleman who pretty much pedigreed this dog is, she has it. Very solid dogs in her pedigree. And that's one thing when it comes to Presas. A lot of people ask me, what bloodline is it? I'm like, bro, Presas don't work like that. It ain't what bloodline's in it. The way Presas work is what dogs are in the pedigree, who bred the dog. That's what it comes to, because in reality, there aren't a lot of breeders that has bred these dogs consistently over the years where they have their own quote-unquote bloodline. So you have to look at the pedigrees, see the dogs inside the pedigrees that has made an impact on a breed. And when you're trying to match and pair dogs up, you look at the pedigrees to see, okay, that dog is here, that dog is here, that dog, and see who produced what. Because there's a database for Presas that you can go to that will show you the pedigrees of the dogs, who bred them, what puppies they had. As long as the breeder has updated it, it'll show you all of that. And listen, man, y'all see how many dogs I got, right? I would not buy a dog if I haven't thoroughly researched the pedigree. It ain't happening. Like before I even talk to the breeder, I've already researched the pedigree. I know what dogs are in the pedigree that's had an impact that I want to do certain influences. For instance, there ain't no freaking perfect dog is what they say, right? Right. There's no perfect dog. But the goal is to breed a perfect dog, right? Right. So if I see a dog that has a nice head, a nice front, rear end may be off a little bit or something is off about the dog, but if the features that I need to pair up with another bitch or another male are opposites, like they complement each other, is what I'm looking for. And I'm not just looking at the dog in front of me, I'm looking at the pedigree. How did their grandparents look? What did the puppies look like they produce? So when you start trying to really understand presses and dog period, when it comes to pedigrees, guys, you gotta know what to look for, what to read, what to study, because if not, you just buying freaking dogs and you scatter breeding dogs. And that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people buy these dogs, whatever breed that you're into, they don't know shit about the background or the pedigree of the dog, and they breeding dogs that don't pair up well together. Then they wondering why the puppies look like shit and the puppies not coming out like they want, because they don't know what's in the background of the dog. And again, a male dog, greedy, that I'm planning on breeding, I give him extra supplements, just like you'll see me do for the next couple male dogs. I give them extra supplements just in case their motility is low. This will help increase their motility. We all know what motility is. But this is what will help them when it comes to when Giraffia or Liana come in heat. So I don't have to worry about why the breeding intake, or if you do a semen analysis. So what happens is this. On my females, when they come in the heat, hey, I'm actually doing a progesterone test on the females. What is a progesterone test? It lets you know the time slot that you should actually breed the dog. Then on the males, I'm doing a semen analysis. What does that tell me? How active the semen is, so that when I go to breed, you don't want a dog with low motility. That's like a man that's older and his semen's not as good. And this is Greedy Man's son right here. And look, I mean, genetics, man. Like, and so when it comes to breeding dogs, and you got to know a little bit about reproduction. You don't have to be an expert, but you need to really have to know enough to be a little dangerous. You're not an expert, but you need to know something compared to calling Richard DeBerry, hey man, my dog this, I bred him 3-4 times and it didn't take it. Man, you gotta take some time. Google some shit, research some stuff, get a mentor. Like, I got a mentor that has been breeding dogs for 25, 30 years. I have 2 or 3 of those that I associate with and that help me with my program to help me get better. And that's what it's all about, man. To be the best, man, you gotta have a team. Like, I don't know what y'all tripping on. Like, I'm not too proud to ask for help or assistance or advice from somebody that's been doing this longer and that's better than me. That ain't me. That's just, to me, that's kind of stupid. Like, don't let your ego get in your way when it comes to that. So definitely find somebody that you can mentor under that will help you know a little bit more about reproduction specifically. Then you need to help somebody to help you understand how to read pedigrees if you don't know how to do that, so you know the right dogs to buy for your program. I mean, mentors are good, man. And I know if you need a mentor, like, it ain't free. Like, people time ain't free, and don't expect somebody to give you that time for free, especially if you do it to help. But I gotta real keep in mind of my time, because I got all this stuff going on to try to keep on top of, and I'm trying to be here to help as many people that want my help. And I'm not Mr. Know-it-all, but the things that I talk about, trust me, I know. So I won't say shit. I'm the guy that won't say, if I don't know nothing, I'm mute. So, as you'll see, getting these dogs right, man. Everybody's getting 5 pounds so far. Make sure, again, guys, that y'all know a little bit about reproduction. this thing. This is Mr. Idol. And that's, if you know, that was 1 5 pounds, 2 5 pounds. And somebody asked me the other day, because I gave him 7 pounds the other day. I'm in the process of getting him ready to get into some dog shows this year. And one thing that I've noticed in the dog show world, they like for your dogs to be a little bit more full. I like for my dogs to be able to see a couple of the ribs. That don't show well in the dog show world. So I'm picking his weight up. Idol moves great at 130, 233 pounds. I mean, bruh, moves great. Super athletic dog. When I get him over that, he still moves good, but not as good. He goes from being like wide receiver shifty to running back type fast, like Juki. So I'm picking his weight up, so I'm giving him 10 pounds. And listen, I said this the other day, feeding these dogs ain't cheap, and y'all own a raw dog food company. This ain't free still. So if you're gonna have a good program, if you wanna do the right things by the dog, stay within your realm of financial ability. Don't go out buying a bunch of dogs and you can't feed them a real high quality diet. That ain't the goal. You wanna be able to feed your dogs a nice quality diet or dog food compared to not. I'll be right back and get the scoop. That's another thing, man. Like, if you see your dog pooping in a kennel, trust me, it's easier just to pick it up now. Don't be mentally lazy. Don't be mentally lazy and leave it there and let them make a mess and make more work to do. And guys, I don't know if you can see him or not. Let me turn the camera soon. But this is Toro. I imported Toro from the Canary Islands 4 years ago. And he's been in New Jersey for a while. And he just got back. And he's a dog now that he's been bred one time. And somebody asked me this, and I looked for the daggone message to try to respond. Because when I said, wait until your dogs is 2 years old to breed them, and he asked me, can you explain why male dogs specifically? So I'm taking it as he understood why females, but he didn't understand why males. This is just my theory on this part, but hear me and understand. Male dogs, especially big dogs like I have, notice he got 10 pounds. They fully mature, semen count-wise, right around 12 months. Some dogs, smaller dogs, is between 6 to 8 to 10 months. Bigger dogs, 10 to 12 months time frame. Why 2 years? Here's why. If you're doing proper health testing, proper health testing on a dog, 2-year time frame as far as these bigger dogs, you can see the proper development of the hip and elbows. So I typically wait until 2 years to get my dog's pin hip and OFA tested as far as hip and elbows. Not the rest of the genetic testing, hip and elbows specifically. So if my dogs haven't passed that, or if they fail that, I'm not breeding the dog. Like, I've lost thousands of dollars in the dog costs, shipping the dog, transportation, going to the Canary Islands, bringing the dog back, dog food, vet bills, ears cropped. Literally, I had one dog I probably had 10, 15 grand in, and the dog hips was bad. And guess what I did? I rehomed the dog, told him patient, look, you pay $500, you can have the dog. Just, I make sure it's going to a good quality home, because that's important to me. I mean, I'm not just putting a dog in any environment, any situation, because it didn't work for my breeding program, because I still care about the dog. But that's something I will do. And the reason I said male dogs 2 years old, primarily if you're doing proper health checking of the dogs, especially if you have big dogs, 2-year time frame is when you can really tell as far as hip dysplasia. And the pin hip test can be done as early as 4 months, But when you have dealing with larger dogs, the joints and bones development change so much that can change the closer you get in age, the higher you get up in age. So 2 years is why I said that. But that was a really good question. What you doing, dude? Again, 5 pounds. And this is 0. £10. So I have 3 dogs that you've noticed. I'm focused on increasing their weight, and I'm giving them all 10 pounds. That's what we do. We don't cut no corners. You can't be cheap. You can't be a tight ass. If you're trying to properly develop your dogs, feed your dogs, man. Like, don't cut no corners on that. You don't want to be fucking hungry, so make sure the dog's not hungry. I'm gonna take you to one more corner. Stay with me. It might be a little bouncy. Let's see what we got. Here we go. And look, these some cool ass dogs right here. I went to the Canary Islands to buy presses, and I saw these little dogs running around with some of the presses. These are called Ratonero Palmera. Ratonero Palmera. And these little dogs are super confident dogs. I have 2 males, which freaking sucks because I can't breed them. But these are the only 2 Ratonero Palmeras in America. The only 2. And guess what? They're getting a raw diet too. Very confident little tough dogs. I wish I had more of them. I'm a big dog person, but these little jokers right here, bro, are freaking tough. They were bred to hunt and kill rats when all the slave ships and all the cargo stuff was happening over in Spain. The islands became rat infested, so they created this dog to kill and hunt rats. Almost like a Jack Russell. Jack Russell. Is that right? Yeah, Jack Russell. Little teeny dogs, super high energetic dogs, very confident dogs. And we come in near the end part as my dogs. This is a puppy that I've held back from Urian and Bosnia crossing. I've been planning on keeping her, but I may put her on the market to sell. She's right at 4.5 months old. And if anybody is interested in a 4-month-old female puppy, let me know. I might be willing to do a couple because I really don't want to let her go. But here's the reality of it, right? I can't be selfish. Hey! I can't be selfish to my dogs. I gotta be able to spend an adequate amount of time with each dog and do proper training and development with the dogs. So I had to take a couple dogs back. So I'm thinking about selling her and putting her on the market, a dog that I really don't want to sell. But that's just a part of it. This right here is a client dog that's it for training. And this right here is one of the dogs that I just had to take back. That's fucking amazing. Like, listen, when I tell you an amazing dog, I'm speaking of amazing from this point. Structurally is there, drive is there, confidence is there, everything that you could want out of a presser at this age this dog has. So I've been working with her slowly to see what she's going to be capable to produce and do. But this dog is going to be super. And what I've been thinking about doing is training her up and to be a full protection dog. And once I get her fully trained to be a protection dog, to sell her as a full protection dog, maybe a level 2, which is your price point on a level 2 protection dog, gonna be around 35, 40 grand, be somewhere in that range. But car apprehension, home invasions, just regular perp protection dog, like almost like the executive level, but that's really 3. But I'm thinking about doing it with her, or I might just keep her because she's showing me a lot of great signs. I got one guy I've been talking to her about her, but I really don't want to sell her. But now what I'm gonna do, that I fed all the dogs, which way is that camera facing? I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna freshen up all their water bowls, and then I'm sure I'm gonna have to go back and pick up poop because that's just what happens. And look, again, man, if you ain't giving your dog at least fresh water every day, man, cut that shit out and give your dog fresh water every day. Just dump the bucket of water over, give them some fresh water, and just roll out. It don't take that much time. You don't want stagnant shell water can cause your dog to get sick. But again, man, if y'all like this type of videos of me doing live with feedings and stuff, if you don't comment and tell me, I'm not gonna know, and I won't keep doing it. So if y'all comment and say, hey, you like it, and I'll try to do this at least once or twice a week and have different talking topics I can discuss. If y'all got questions, I'll go back later and answer all your questions. And I try to be as hands-on as far as responding to every single comment. And guys, there's a lot between YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. It's a lot of comments, so sometimes it takes me some hours or a few days to get to it. And I try not to miss anybody's comment. So, and if it's something that's really important to you, hit me up direct, like call me, 225-888-0025. Like call me if it's something that's pressing that you want to know, and anyway I can help you out. And look, and like I said, I answer one question for free. Hey, I got a quick question, and one quick question turned into 5. Like, you can't do me that. Can't do me that at all. Like, that ain't fair. And like I said, all my helping you guys. But all of them getting fresh water, man. We're gonna get ready to wind this down. But drop a comment if you're not subscribed to the page. Subscribe to it, because I plan on trying to do more of this. If this is stuff that you guys like. And again, man, I'm just a guy that loves his dog. I'm not. I don't know about them. Some things I'm an expert in. I know a lot about what I'm talking about. I won't say shit. But y'all already know what time it is. Get you a pressure. Look, just like I told y'all. You want to play the kennel? Come in and take a poop. Happens every single time. Does that happen to y'all when you clean your dog kennel up? As soon as you clean the dog poop up, they're going to take a crap. Look, there's another one. Happens every time. Like, I wish I knew the answer to that. It's almost like the fresh water or something like that. They got to make it a mess. So I got to re-clean those to get more poop out of. And look, if y'all know this, 10 pounds, gone. Eat that dog 10 pounds of raw dog food a day. I won't do it like long term. Before 2 to 4 weeks, I do it until the dog weight get to where I want it. And he's a slow poop. This dude's a slow eater. So now they're coming to clean his kennel out. So once I water everybody up, I grab the super, clean all the kennels up, or back up again. Look, 10 pounds gone. And look, you saw how fast that was. I just put it in there and went and grabbed the water hose. And remember, I just gave him 10 pounds too, right? Let's see where he's at. I got half of his in there. Slow eater. He'll chew on his all day. Yeah, bro, I get mad too. And look, I got bundles of hay right here.
And I'm gonna tell you, I be like, man, stop peeing on that. Like, that's what you to lay on, you bonehead. It aggravates you. But again, they dogs. What we are to expect. So now once I finish this, I gotta feed on my quiet dogs and get them squared away. But as you can see, time-wise, man, 30 minutes to feed all the dogs. What, 5 pounds of then another 30, 40 minutes to clean all the kennels. So you a little bit over an hour and 10 minutes out here messing with the dogs, like just cleaning. So now I'll let that food digest for a little bit. Then I'll start rotating some of the dogs out the kennel, give them some more exercise time so they don't live in the freaking kennel. But that's what we're doing. 5 pound Jones. But again, man, drop a comment. If y'all want me to keep this thing going, we get a certain amount of comments, I will continue to do this. I'll commit to 1 time and possibly 2 times a week. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, share it with your friend, tell a friend, be a friend, make a friend. But definitely do this. Get you a presser. They all full and hungry. I mean, full and fat and ready to chill out. What? What? Signing out, y'all. Peace.